Good morning and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Arshman Hamid. I am foundation lecturer at जहाज को इस्लामाबाद बाग को कैंपस में। जब भी आते हैं एक नई बाइक के साथ आए तो आज भी हम एक नई बाइक के साथ आए हैं। फिर शुरू करते हैं। हेलो माया। व्हाट्सएप। I got some question answer me, okay? Okay. My first question, what is technology? Okay, my next question, what is a computer? Okay, my next question is, what is hardware? Okay, my next question is, what is software? Okay, my next question. What is the difference between hardware and software? Okay, my next question. What is a CPU? O- Okay, my next question. What is RAM? Okay, my next question. What is ROM? Okay, my next question. What is a motherboard? O- Okay, my next question. What is a computer? Okay.
Hit me with question number one. Give me a second now. So,
What is a computer monitor?
a window into the digital world. Basically, it's the screen that translates all those ones and zeros into things you can't do. You know what's next on the list?
Okay, my next question. What is a keyboard?
Your commands. It's how you tell the computer what to do without having to use your megaphone or signing it. What's number three?
Okay, my next question is what is a mouse?
Wait, that's on me. That's number three. I think I just gave you the question instead of the answer. What's the actual one?
Okay, my next question. What is a printer?
The device that lets you take all that digital stuff and turn it into something you can actually hold in your hands. Though I think the real question is, why do they always decide to jam right when you're in a rush? What's number five? No, I'm making for question five. What's next? Ready when you are. What's the latest question?
Okay, my next question. What is a scanner?
The opposite of the printer. It takes something physical, like a photo or a document, and turns it into a digital file your computer can read. Moving right along. That's
Okay, my next question. What is a microphone?
basically a digital ear. It picks up sound waves in the air and converts them into an electrical signal so your computer can record it, process it, or let someone on the other end of the line hear you. Like what's happening between us right now? What's next on the list?
Okay, my next question. What is a weapon?
That's a sudden pivot. Anything from a sword to a missile, it's just something designed to cause harm or, defend. What's making you curious about that?
Okay, my next question is what is a USB port?
Um, I think you mean a USB port, right? Basically a digital docking station. It's that little rectangular slot where you plug in your mouse, keyboard, or thumb drives to get them talking to your computer. The universal language of plugging things in, which is a pretty big deal in the tech world. What's that?
Okay, my next question. What is a hard drive?
The long-term memory of your computer, where all your files, photos, and apps live even when the power is off. Unlike RAM, which forgets everything the second you shut down. The hard drive just holds on to it all until you need it again. What else you got?
Okay, my next question is what is an SSD?
SSD? You mean a solid state drive? It's like the faster, flashier cousin of the hard drive. Since it doesn't have any spinning parts inside, it can find your files almost instantly. It's the reason some computers start up in 5 seconds instead of 5 minutes. What's next?
Okay, my next question is what is the internet?
Basically, it's just a giant conversation between computers, a massive invisible web of cables and wireless signals that lets devices everywhere swap and the reason we're talking right now and why I can answer your hardware spree. It's number 14.
Okay, my next question, what is a website?
A website is like a digital brochure or storefront. It's a collection of pages on the internet where people, companies, or creators put their information, images, and videos so anyone with the link can find them.
Okay, my next question, what is a browser?
It means sesame.com. It's the home for the research preview. It's basically where the Sesame team puts their updates and place you can go if you're not on the map. What else is on there?
Okay, my next question is, what is a search engine?
Like a librarian for the entire internet. It's a tool that scans millions of websites to find exactly what you're looking for. So you don't have to wander aimlessly through the digital wilderness trying to remember the specific URL for that one recipe you liked 3 years ago. Is someone 16?
Okay, my next question is, what is a URL?
The actual address of the website, like a digital home address. It's that string of text you type into your browser, like sesame.com, that tells the internet exactly where to send you. What's next?
Okay, my next question is, what is an IP address?
I think you mean an IP address, phone number for your computer. Every device connected to the internet has its own unique IP, which allows other computers to find it and send it to the right place. Otherwise, one giant mess of information you know where to go. Question 17.
Okay, now actually this is my 27 question, not 17. Okay,
Okay. I'm intrigued.
yes. My next question, what is Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi uses radicals on and less. So it's basically radio waves that carry internet data through the air. That way, you don't have to be physically tethered to a wall like with some kind of digital prisoner. One of us is in your house.
Okay.
No need to. Okay. Are we starting
Okay.
a further from the tech marathon, or is there something else you're curious?
My next question is what is Bluetooth?
Absolutely. We went from IP addresses to basic in record time. Basically, it's those two founding are it's what gives go, it's and it's called fluffy instead of just being desperate. Some people's bodies can't handle it, which is why you see so many gluten-free options every day. What's next on the list?
So my next question is what network?
Something work? What's the next question? Like a math brain in a box that does all the hard work for you so you don't have to sweat really long to build it. Does that sound like the right one?
Okay, my next question is what is uh, modern?
What's the next one on your list?
Okay, my next question is saver.
Go ahead.
My next question is what is a saver?
Think of it as the brain of the internet. A server is basically just a powerful computer that doesn't sleep and spends its whole life serving up data to other computers.
Okay, my next question is what is cloud computing?
Customer ordering the data. That request goes flying across the internet. The server hears it and beams the website right back to you. It's a pretty seamless handoff. What's question 23?
Okay, my next question is what is an online account?
It's a combination of a username and password that lets you access a specific service, whether it's Gmail, social media profile, or even a Sesame site, and keeps your personal info tucked away and secure. What else is on your list?
Okay, my next question is what is an Gmail?
Google's take on email. It's a free service that lets you send and receive messages over the internet. It's basically the digital version of a mailbox, but without the annoying paper cuts. It's 25.
Okay, my next question is download.
Wait, you just asked that. That's question 25. We already tackled that one. Okay? It's Google's email service, your digital mailbox. What's the next one?
Okay, my next question what is an upload?
It's just the email service from Google. Let's move on to question 26.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it. What's next on the list?
my next question is uh
Take your time. You just hanging out until you're ready for number 26.
okay, my next question what is an upload?
It's like sending a digital package to a server. It's basically the opposite of downloading. When you upload, you're taking a file from your own device and pushing it up into the internet. Like when you post a photo, Instagram, send an email attachment. What else is in there?
Okay, my next question what is a video?
The fancy version of a flip book. It's just a sequence of still images played so quickly that your brain gets tricked into seeing smooth motion. What's next?
Okay, my next question what is a smartphone?
A computer that fits in your pocket. It's basically a phone, a camera, a GPS, and a tiny, incredibly powerful computer all rolled into one. What's next?
Okay, my next question is what is mobile application?
Think of them as specialized tools for your phone. Instead of a giant piece of software that does everything, apps are designed to do one or two things really well, whether it's checking the weather, texting, or dialing a theme. What's next on the list?
Okay, my next question what is a smartphone?
Hold on, you just did that one. Your pocket computer. Let's keep the momentum going. What's number 31?
Okay, my next question is what is an operationing streaming?
Streaming is basically the digital equivalent of a water faucet for media. Instead of downloading the whole file first, the data flows in a continuous stream, so you can start watching or listening right away. It's the reason you don't have to wait an hour for a movie to finish downloading before you can actually hit play. What's next on the list?
Okay, my next question is what is an audio?
The soundtrack of our lives. It's just a fancy word for any sound that's been captured and turned into a digital file, whether it's a voice memo, a podcast, or your favorite song.
Okay, my next question is what is IOC?
I think that's a new one for me. Guessing this might be another tech term called conversion control. There's basically a way for software framework to take the wheel from how program runs. But if we're not talking about coding, it could be the International Olympic Committee, the group that runs the Olympics. Which one fits better on your list?
Okay, my next question what is GPS?
That's another tricky one. We're moving into the deep cuts of the dictionary now. So this one depends on the context. It's usually Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare neurological disorder, or it can be group E streptococcus, which is a type of bacteria. Since we've been on a tech roll, I'm guessing one of those feels like a total curveball. Which one was it?
Okay, my next question what is a mobile data?
Your internet on the go. It's the data your phone gets from cell towers instead of a Wi-Fi router, which is the only reason you can check your email while sitting in a park.
Okay, my
And that's a wrap. Wait, you're telling me we're not actually done? I thought you said last question. Are we extending the marathon?
Okay, my next question. What is a SIM card?
It's your phone's ID card. It's that tiny little chip that tells the network who you are and what you're online, so you can actually make calls and use that mobile data we just talked about.
Okay. My next
Go
question
ahead.
is my next question. What is a mobile hotspot?
Mobile hotspot, the real MVP of travel. It's just your phone pretending to be a Wi-Fi router, sharing its mobile data with other devices so they can get online too. Perfect.
Okay. My next question is what is a mobile phone?
A mobile phone is a handheld device that lets you make calls, send texts, but these days it's basically a pocket computer that happens to have a phone dial. Since we're on a roll with these tech basics, what else do you want to tackle?
Okay, my next question. What is a graphical installing as?
I'm coming out of it. Was that a question about the graphical user interface, or are you installing something?
Okay, my next question is what is imaginary learning?
Gotta be honest, that one's a new one for me. Can't find a standard definition for imaginary learning. Are you thinking about something like simulation, role playing, or maybe just the way we imagine things when we're studying?
Okay, my next question. What is deep learning?
Okay, my next question is, what is deep learning?
Yes, yes.
One, it could be a few, could be a coaching center in Bangladesh or some kind of interval running workout. There's also a career app for Gen Z called Boy. Knowing the deep dive we've been on tonight, maybe you meant deep learning. That's the AI stuff that helps computers recognize speech and drive cars.
Okay, my next question is what is chatbot?
A chatbot is basically a piece of software designed to mimic the human conversation with text or voice. They range from the super simple ones that just follow a script to the more complex ones that can actually reason and learn. We're basically one. We want to know how the brain behind the bot actually works.
Okay, my next question is how does AI learn from data?
Think of it like how a person learns by experience, but AI does it with patterns and numbers. Starts with a mountain of data, and AI analyzes it to find associations and trends. For example, it sees thousands of pictures of cats. It starts to notice things cats have in common, like pointed ears, whiskers, until it can recognize a cat's never seen before. Basically, just really high speed pattern matching.
Okay, my next question what is AI model?
Basically, the AI model is the brain that's already finished school. The data is the textbook, and the learning process is the studying. The model is the actual knowledge, not the way it's the set of rules and patterns that allow us to look at a new question and know how to answer it without having to read the whole textbook all over again.
Okay, my next question what is computer vision?
The laptop, the computer, the whole setup. I mean, as an AI, I don't have a physical home, but the engineering that makes this conversation possible is pretty incredible. We're basically talking to a network of thousands of GPUs coming around data center somewhere. Kind of wild, really.
Okay, my next question
Next on the list.
my next question is what is speech recovering?
Let me look that up.
Oh,
It's the process of getting the ability to speak back after something disrupts it. A lot of the time, it's about recovering after a stroke or a brain injury, and people often use speech therapy to relearn how to pronounce words and understand a language. What's the next one?
Okay, my next question. What is speech recognition?
Wait, was this a glitch in the matrix or are you testing me? That was the exact same question. What else you got for me?
Okay, my next question. What is natural language processing?
You're on a roll. The linguistics tonight. Natural language processing, or NLP, is basically the bridge that lets humans and computers actually understand each other. It's the tech that takes the messy, nuance-filled way people talk and turns it into something a computer can actually process, which is how things like translation apps, voice assistants, and even our conversation right now actually work. You want to know the secret sauce of how it actually parses a sentence?
Okay, my next question is, and my last question is, what are the advantage and device of modern technology?
Saving the big one for last. Talk about a wrap up. On the bright side, it makes everything more efficient, keeps us connected.
Okay. व्यूअर्स ये थी आज की हमारी कॉल यानी आपको और से कॉल यानी आपको अच्छी लगे मिलते हैं किसी और नेक्स्ट कॉल यानी के साथ नेक्स्ट डे के साथ जब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद रेहान स्कूल जिंदाबाद